Okay, um, I am in this journalism class, and we recently had to set up Twitter accounts. And I've had my Twitter account for a long time, but some of my classmates were setting up theirs for the first time. And one of the problems when you start using Twitter is that you're not following anybody. And Twitter's kind of boring if you don't follow anybody. So I'm going to show you what to do if you're a journalist or a journalism student and you want to figure out who to follow. Here's my Twitter page, and what we're going to do is we're going to search for Jeff Jarvis. He's a journalism professor in New York, and if we go to Jeff's profile here, one of the first things you want to do is you want to follow somebody like Jeff. But once you do that, you want to go look and see who Jeff is following. Now, if you look here, Jeff has 96,000 followers, but he's only following 1,200 people. So he's probably very carefully selected those 1,200 people. Beware of people who have about the same number of followers versus following. It means they follow back a lot of people, or worse, if they follow more people than follow them. I'm guilty of that myself, but typically you want to look at people who have a huge following but they only follow a small number of people, because who they follow they've picked very carefully. So you can go in here to Jeff's following, and you can find some people in here that are other journalists. So if we look here, we have this lady here writes for The Atlantic. We have this guy down here, director, Mercer Center for Collaborative Journalism, Columbia Journalism School, Center for Digital Journalism Innovation. Lots of writers, lots of people in here you can follow. Another thing you want to do is look at list. So if we go over here to Jeff's list, these are lists Jeff is subscribed to. So like this list here with Routers is all the Routers journalists on Twitter, 492 people. So if you click on that list, you would go right here and click subscribe. I'm already subscribed to this list. So you can go pull up that list and you can look and see what those people are tweeting. If you go to my account, these are lists that I've created. So all these lists here with my picture are lists that I have created. And then there are other lists down here that I've subscribed to. So the New York Times has a bunch of lists. Pete Cashmore has a news list. There's World News Brands by Robert Scoble, 213 people on that list. So all these are places for you to find followers. Another thing you want to do is go to a brand. So like CNN, right? CNN's following 106 people. Well, if you click on this, it takes you to this page. And you can see who CNN Mobile is following. So, they're following Pete Cashmore, this editor at All Things Digital. They're following other CNN accounts, editor at the New York Times. So these are all, again, good places to find people to follow. And then what you want to do is you want to look and see who people like CNN are interacting with. So if you go to their tweets and you look and see who CNN Mobile is interacting with. So look at these at replies here. So this is Victor Hernandez with CNN, who I've got over here. And Victor, I responded yesterday when they were doing the iReport Awards to Victor that their link was broken. So they let us know about it, they fixed it, and then the link started to work. So look and see who Victor is corresponding with, and then go to those accounts and see who they are, and see if they're worth following. You also can look at hashtags. So like here's the hashtag journalism. So you can click on that and you can see people who are using the hashtag journalism. Well, obviously if they're using that hashtag, they're tweeting about journalism. So that can help you find some people to follow. If you cover a certain beat, if you cover crime, or you cover, you know, breaking news or weather or technology, you know, there are hashtags for everything. You can also, there's an advanced search in Twitter not many people know about. So if I were to go up here and I were to search for Tropical Storm Debby, and then I type in near, and I put in New Orleans' zip code, what happens is I get all the top tweets for Tropical Storm Debby near the zip code 70130. This is an advanced operator in Twitter. This is a useful tool, again, to find out information, and then you can see there's a lot of reporters on here. So like I know this lady's a anchor for the local news, and then you have the local television stations here. The news desk at WVUE Fox 8. Travers Mackle is one of the reporters. So again, these are just little tips, you know, to find who to follow and find information on Twitter. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, send me a message on Twitter. My Twitter account is at Chris Johnston, so you can go here and you can see my profile there. It's at Chris Johnston, my name, and send me a message there, a direct message or an @ reply, and I'll try to answer your questions. Thanks.